there are many ideologies that try to sell you that things like anger and things like spite are not productive, and they treat this from the perspective of like medieval times as a form of control because it's like, okay, if the peasant has nothing to lose, well, they're just going to, if a single peasant just starts murdering people, okay, that's one thing. But if a shit ton of peasants start rioting, then you have a problem. So, ideologies like Christianity try to upload these up like hold these ideas that, oh well, life is suffering, life is this, life is that, but you'll at the end of the day when you die you'll go to heaven. And a lot of Midwest America goes by this exact same rules, and they don't people do this thing where they treat everyone else the way they want them to, what they want them to be true to act, right? They demand you act the way they want you to act to make themselves feel good. But when it comes to them, they can act however fucking way they want and justify it however fucking way they want. And that's where this idea comes from. But I disagree. I think a calculated level of spite can actually, in the level of anger, can achieve a thing regardless of how big and small. And you can be like, yeah, I fucking did that. And I'm glad I did that. So I made a fucking petition to oppose the PlayStation Network requirements for Stellar Blade on the PC release. And I did this right because I find it absolutely idiotic that PlayStation will do everything in its power to completely destroy a game because just simply because they want to grab your data, sell your data, use it as a means to sell even higher price products to you, become the monopoly, just so and they can flaunt it around and be like, look, we have this many people buying our shit, therefore we can justify increasing the price. And it's like the consumer does not benefit, right? They do not benefit from having to go through their stupid fucking third party PlayStation network. They do not benefit from fucking Denuvo DRM. In fact, with Denuvo DRM, you get a worse fucking product. The product is worse because it actively hampers your game. Denuvo DRM treats the consumer like they're the fucking thief, right? And Gabe Newell said it best. Piracy is an accessibility issue. It's not a pricing issue. People will gladly pay 70 fucking dollars for a good fucking game. But no, they're like, no, we're going to treat everyone, and everyone's going to have a worse product. Because with Denuvo DRM, you have to always be online to play their fucking game in a single player goddamn game with a PlayStation Network account. What did I say? 132 out of the 195 countries on the planet is completely out of the purchase. You can't buy the game because you have to go through their god awful PlayStation Network account. And for claiming to be an inclusive goddamn company, they seem like, does this look like inclusion to you? Right? And I get it, right? Oh, it's PR speak. Well, okay, I'm gonna hold you to your fucking PR speak, right? Because you tout you say, and I'm not gonna read this whole thing. Like they tout inclusion when that was the moral panic, but then they block the countries out of buying their fucking. That doesn't sound very inclusive to me. Now, does it? And the Devo DRM just makes the product worse. It just if you got you're a fool for buying the product and not waiting to fucking pirate it, right? You're a fucking idiot, right? And make no mistake, right? Like I am absolute. I ain't talking crap. I'm talking shit. Like I make my intentions very clear that I am talking shit to Sony, right? Because you have a good product. Like, God, you have such a good fucking product. But you are killing it. You're actively killing your fucking product because you've decided, oh, well, I mean, yeah, we claim to be a game company, but really what we want is your data. Just have it sold. The PlayStation Network gets fucking breached almost every half a goddamn year, right? Scammers waiting for that shit to drop like a goddamn new Drake album for how god awful their PlayStation Network is, right? And okay, I get it. If you buy a PlayStation, right, you can't help yourself. You signed in blood that you want your data taken. But if you're on fucking PC, you should absolutely have the ability to opt the fuck out of this. And I don't care if it's a PlayStation exclusive. I'm not playing on your god awful fucking system. Your goofy ass console. I know I'm shitting on their console, but it seems to be the only like actual gaming console that's competing. No one cares for fucking Xbox. And I don't know what the fuck's Nintendo's doing with selling its fucking games for 80 goddamn dollars, waiting to see if other companies will follow suit. But PlayStation, okay, fair enough, you're the fucking monopoly. Whatever. Don't pull stupid ass shit like this. They try to do this with Helldivers, and the gamer actively opposed that. They were like, no, we absolutely will not, like, we will keep asking for refunds. We won't buy the product. We will downvote it. And I mean, it sucks for the developer because this is completely out of his hands. Like, he's just taking the flack for all of this, and it sucks for him. But people are mainly just trying to spite Sony. Because, again, we don't know what contracts the developer signed with Sony. I don't think he can really point out the things that are happening. But the consumer can absolutely, as a paying customer, you can absolutely shit on the product and shit on how the company's treating the product. It is your fundamental right to do so. And I did this on a fucking Sunday, which is why I'm mad. Because, look, I'm the type of person that takes aspects of ideologies and of religions that benefit me and leave the rest alone, right? I try not to work on Sundays because, I mean, having a single day to just fuck off and rest is just okay, right? And I said it right here. I guarantee you there will be mistakes because, yeah, I wasn't intending on doing this until I fucking seen this, and that pissed me off so fucking much. I'm like, and I really use academic language, and see, I do this to talk shit, right? I'm not trying to make this in a way where, oh, I'm just this hoity-toity, what's the word I'm looking for? Like academic. No, when I'm using these words, like, where's the word? Aforementioned. I'm specifically I'm talking shit, right? So, I mean, I got a single warrior against stupid fucking Sony PlayStation Network. PSN is a scam. I mean, people throw that word scam around to try to put moral weight on, like, products. Like, but they legitimately, like, PlayStation tries to sell you off the idea that they're doing this to, I don't know, what's the reason I seen that? Okay, maybe it does, but it doesn't, it's not worth the risk of the breach. It's like, oh, it's giving you a better experience, better accessibility, this, that, is trying to cater the console to you. And it's like, okay, I mean, if someone legitimately is like, okay, fine, let me give you my data based off that, and then at the end of the day, that's not why you're taking their data. That's not why. It's just so you can shove ads in their face. You're doing it just so you can sell it and make money off of second, third wave effects. It's like, yeah, I think you are practically scamming that person, and you're scamming them because they don't. One, they probably don't even know this is happening. Like in the past 4 years, like you had people that are like, oh, well, I give my data away, and you should too. Like, oh, what you don't? You got something to hide. Where I remember back in the Xbox Connect days, everyone universally shat on the Xbox Connect because you always had to be online. It used like some type of LiDAR technology, so it was all like effectively monitoring you, and it was selling the data of your fucking kids. Because like, oh, well, when they played this game at this moment is when the heart rate was being the fastest. Like they literally tried to sell your child's pulse for like two data brokers. And okay, maybe it gives you a slightly better product. Look, I'm against the requirement of these things and the fact that they're locking 132 fucking countries out of 195 out of playing a legitimately good game. Like, but if you choose to link your PlayStation Network account, well then, I mean, all to you, but I don't want to. Like, I don't want to have to make a stupid fucking PSN network account. And I don't think anyone else should have to. And I think they should get rid of this shit where they're trying so scared to death of a country in Africa getting hold of their PlayStation their fucking game on PC because they think they're gonna goddamn pirate it. Like games get cracked almost weeks after they release. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, that game was cracked almost 3 days after it fucking released. People still bought the goddamn game, and they still made a lot of money. Now, why is that? Okay, and the answer is going to shock you, right? Because it was a good game. It was on one of the biggest gaming platforms, which was Steam. So people did not feel the need to pirate it. Like, people will gladly put their money towards products that they like. It's not that everyone is like people will try to go for the cheapest option if it's available, but you know, not everyone really knows torrent, like especially older people. I mean, younger people nowadays are more tech savvy. And even if I do know how to torrent, like again, I bought Doom Dark Age from Steam because I was hyped about the game. I think it's a good game, and I'm glad I made that purchase. I'm glad I threw down that $70. That $70 I threw down is giving joy into my life. And I don't think I'm the only one that thinks this way, right? But PlayStation does not believe you think this way. They effectively hate the consumer. I don't know what other explanation. Like, they're scared of you, the consumer. They hate you, the consumer. They need to treat you like you're the enemy and demand you buy their fucking $800 fucking console, $70 fucking games. And this is what pisses me off. Like, just, I don't know why you can't just sell people a good game. I don't know why you need all the, like, this bullshit, right? That nobody likes. And again, no one likes just signing into third party accounts anyway. Like, there used to be a very small time, where if you demanded people sign into some third party account, like a, Ubisoft launcher and all that, like, you almost guaranteed about a fifth of the people just will not buy your product just off that premise alone. Because it's fucking annoying, right? No one cares to have to look up a fucking have to save yet another password just to play a product that they fucking paid for, just to go through some stupid network so it can sell your data. Nobody wants to do that. It's annoyance. It's, like there's you take away convenience. Like, why can't I just double click the executable and play the fucking game? And Steam, like, okay, you can argue Steam's kind of the same way, but again, they take away so many, like, Steam has a lot less, you know, gripes with it than most other launchers. That's why I could not stand the Epic Game Store. It's missing so much shit that Steam already does. And I only play, like, Godfall in that game. But anyway, like, I mean, I hope more people sign this. I doubt people will sign it, like many people will, because I'm a small fucking YouTube channel. I just post fucking memes. Most people probably think I'm a bot. But anyway, I hope it goes through. Absolute warrior right here. He understands what's going on. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Peace.